Hello. I am currently setting up, so we're going to see what we can do. Oh. And it wants my birthday. The machine. It hungers. Oh, my account already exists. Alright, let's see what I can do. Maybe. Let's see. Okay. We're going to link my Steam account. Successfully linked to my Steam account. Okay. Continue. Oh my God. Alright. Can you hear me? Just checking. Should be going. Alright. I had planned to have all this running by the time we started, but you know, we're living and we're learning. Okay. We're going to begin Stellaris. Close that down. I'm going to leave that up. Okay. Jump on over here. We're going to change the game capture as soon as we get a chance. Hit OK. Maybe. Good. Alright, so there's supposed to be a game showing. I'm testing my settings of OBS. Game is on its way up. It's not going to be showing just yet. That picture quality on that image is terrible. I need to shrink it. Let's see. No, I'm going to leave it right about here. There we go. It's smaller, but it's not as cool. Alright. Stellaris is taking its sweet time loading, probably because it's its first time. It should be going. Let's see. It's playing music, so we'll see. Maybe it needs to be a full screen capture. Let's see. Okay. This was working last time we had it up. So let's cut off all the things. Okay, that's not working. Capture this. Hit OK. Stellaris is up and running. Or it was. Oh, it's still loading. This is ridiculous. Okay. Good. You're probably gonna need it. Oh, hey, I got it to stay up this time. hear it, so we're going to see what we can do about which one it was coming from. Or this one. Okay, now the sound is playing. I hope. Okay. Good, good, good. Now, why aren't you showing? You can still use live chat with full screen on tablet. It'll let you see the chat, but you have to minimize the video to type. Okay. Will do. It's weird how it shuts it down. I don't want it to shut down. I need it to stay up. Okay. You should be able to hear the fancy music. It's currently loading. Do I have to? The music in this game is so epic. I love it. We're at 48%, 59, 49. Oh, there we go. Got something to hold up. Okay. I'm gonna temporarily interrupt this too. Full screen game capture. Okay. Then I can pull you back up. I am going to take this. Thanks. People want to load my video game. I know that you come here for that quality game stream entertainment. That sucks. Well, I'm here, I'm watching, paying attention, but I will note that there is a delay. It might be because of the computer running through the loading process. That quality loading process that everybody knows and loves and enjoys. Truly the best part of gaming. it turns out that my computer is running slower and slower and slower. So I've been doing some research into like what the heck I'm supposed to be doing to fix and replace my hard drive. And I've determined that I need to switch from a hard drive to a solid state drive. But figuring out what's compatible with my computer and what's not compatible with my computer has been a whole to-do. I think I have SATA 2, maybe. And so the newest SATA model is SATA 3, but there's also like new hard drive connection orientations. And those are called like M2, D2, something to that effect. And instead of hooking into SATA, they hook into something like a PCI Express bus, or something to that effect. I do not remember all of it because right now I had to focus on what I need rather than what is wanted in general. So I have discovered what I think is the best solid state drive. I've sort of set it up, so now all I need is to go buy it. It's gonna be expensive, but I think I'll be able to do it. I'm also gonna need like a little computer hardware kit, because messing with these tiny aluminum screws, and I don't know if you know this, but I hate aluminum screws. Aluminum screws are the worst thing on the planet, because they just shred under the simplest screwdriver. So if you have a screwdriver that's perfectly meant to fit into that screw, the screw will still strip and you'll thread it, and it's awful. I hate it. So terrible screws. Alright, so welcome to Stellaris. Stellaris is a fantastic game. I do not own any of the DLCs, because there are many and they are expensive, and I ain't got the money or time for that. Maybe one day when YouTube finally becomes my sugar daddy, then maybe I'll be able to afford those. So we're gonna play around with the settings, because that's what I do before every game. I just sort of figure out what's here, figure out what's going on, so on and so forth. Bloom quality, lens flare, UI scaling. I can improve the UI scaling, so just in case you have any issues reading it, I should be able to increase its size. Master volume's nice. Effect volume's nice. So, shouldn't be any issues there. If the music's too loud, feel free to let me know, but it doesn't look like it according to my scanners. Autosave. I am going to ask it to autosave, let's say quarterly. I mean, it's just needed. Okay. Autosave the cloud. I'm not going to be playing this game much on different things. Then again, I could. Why not? Let's try it. Yes, absolutely. The screw getting stripped is just, ugh. I hate when it gets decimated. Alright. Event pop-ups, auto-pause, unpause, rich text presence. Okay. Chat. We're not going to be doing multiplayer, so chat's not necessary at the moment. So we're going to hit OK and apply it. Alright. Alright, here we go. We're going to dive deep into Stellaris. This is my first time. I have seen other people play it, but it's been a while. Let's get going. Alright. So we begin by picking our sort of character. They have some suggested empires. And although these are probably best for beginners, I want to try and see what I can make on my own. I'd be inclined. On the other hand, they have like pre-set up ones. But let's try something new. We're going to create a new empire. Alright. First we begin by picking our appearance, and I really have an idea of who I want to be early on. If I have the opportunity to be them, I would love to be them. I don't know if I can, though. Oh, look at them. They're so wonderful. It's not the lithoids. Yeah, they need DLC. The plantoids? They also need a DLC. Fungoids. They do not need a DLC. Except for that one. The rest are okay. So I should theoretically have all of them. Look at the beautiful pictures. Look at all the wonderful choices. Including that guy. Ooh, so pretty. Oh, he's extra pretty. Look at that's a backup. Just freak me out every time I open my own window. Can pick from the bird people. Can pick from the reptilians. Including this extra cutie down here. He needs a story pack. I am shocked and dismayed that I do not see the Ultra Cuties. It's very saddening because I love the Ultra Cuties. Oh, there's 10 more locked. Okay. Machines are locked. I'm doing one more pass through because maybe I missed something. I don't think I did though. I know what they look like. Avians. Do you have a helmet on? Why do you have a helmet on? Come on, buddy. That's like you're blocking your best feature. That's not ideal. Oh, isn't he pretty? No, no, no. Look at him. Oh. Then the fish people. There he is. Darn. Creatures of the Void. I know what I'm buying next. Is this the free content pack? I hope it's free. Let's go view it in the store. See if it's available to buy. Because if I can buy it, oh, I'm gonna buy it. Stellaris Anniversary Portraits. You can't necessarily see what I'm looking at, but it's there. Well, I'll download that. And let's see if I can get Creatures of the Void. Because if I can get Creatures of the Void, that would be fun and ideal. It's my favorite. I may have to do this outside of this. Alright, so we don't have that option, so we're gonna go look at some other options in the meantime. Yeah, okay. How do I get rid of this? Shift tab. Okay. The one who looks like a mantis shrimp. Let's see. So that would be. Which one would that be? Creatures of the Void. I'm gonna have to see if I can get that. Okay. I do not know who that is. Alright. Oh, look at him. Mushroom Boy. This is a common favorite. Not my favorite, though. Looks like it might be free. It does look like it might be free. Should I? I'm gonna go pop open Steam, see what I can do. We'll go with my library. I'll do this real quick. I'm gonna go to the store page. Okay, looking at content for the game. Ancient Relics, Megacore, Apocalypse. Let's Let's look at the top sellers. Synthetic Dawn, just so many DLCs. Wow. Really? That's strange. It doesn't show up. It's not on their store page. Let's see if I can search. What's it called? According to this. This. Here we go. Okay. It's not the fungoids, it's the plant. No? The molluscoids. Requires Creatures of the Void portrait pack and anniversary portraits. Alright. I'm doing a search for that. Stellaris. We're not going to hide ignored items. Shocking. Okay. Okay, Stellaris Anniversary Portraits. It is there. And I'm going to download it. See what we can do. No worries. For some reason, my settings are overloaded. Stellaris is not a happy boy. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna play with what I've got. It's alright if everything's delayed. We're gonna mess around. Okay, who... We're gonna play with the molluscoid, because it's the closest I can get. No, I wanted one that, if I wasn't going to be able to do what I wanted to, something that would freak me out every time I saw it. Which one did I say was going to freak me out? Arthur Boyd? This one. This one is going to freak me out every time I see it. It's like a... Oh, this must be the mantis shrimp one you liked. You're right, it does look like a mantis shrimp. And it is freaky. Alright. Apparently there's a world type to choose. Very curious. Oh, I wasn't there yet. So what are we gonna name ourselves? You can tell me what you think, but I'm just gonna take a look at what's here. So we need a name, we need a plural, and I can fix the adjective. Because I'm an English teacher, I know how to adjectivize things. We've been live for 24 minutes. Man, it's a lot longer than I had intended. It's strange that even though I do ultra-low latency, it's taking so long for my message to get through. It's set to ultra low latency. And yet testing out a few things. Okay. That's the one, yeah. So what are we naming it? No, my screen is not too lagged far behind. Would you like try refreshing the stream? Cause maybe it's just behind, or maybe fast forward. That's also an option. I'm not going to put a biography because I am not ready for that yet. We're just testing this, seeing how it goes. While I wait for your response, one of the things I've noticed is that I have seen your test message now. Okay. That's our new biography. One of the things I've noticed about myself when it comes to games is that I like to be slightly overpowered. I kind of like easy mode, but I also want the prestige of hard mode. Good. I'm happy to hear it. Alright, so what are we going to name our species? I'll work out the plural and the adjectives as necessary. Let's see, I can probably turn this back on while I'm waiting for a response. Love the music. Naming something takes you a year, huh? How many times New Roman? Size 12. No, 256 probably is more accurate. Cool. Let's see. One of the things that happens with really large fonts is that they don't work too well when they change size. So one of the cool things you could do is some fonts have good kerning, and they are better. Oh man, I better shrink it to the right. There we go. Ah, yeah, that'll work. Ah, perfect. Alright, so that's all set up and ready. Woo! Okay. So you can't name it, huh? Couldn't hack it in the real world. I mean, let me shut down a few extra things, make sure everything's running all nice and smooth. One of the things you gotta do when you have a computer with a terrible hard drive that needs replacing is you gotta shut down everything on the side. That's just what happens when things get old. So you gotta make sure it all works. Alright. Did I somehow shut down the game? Somehow I shut down the game by shutting down Steam. Oh my god, all that hard work for nothing. And here we go. We can download the anniversary pack. Woo! Let's go look at the beauty in all of this. And now I've gone from 2 viewers to like 1 viewer. Just kidding. I'm pretty sure the concurrent viewer is you and me. A little odd. If there's anybody out there who's also watching, feel free to chat. Feel free to drop a like. Or, you know, lurk. We're all lurkers, but at least drop a like. Likes are nice. Shrimp Mantians. Oh. Shrimp Mantians sound fun. Alright. We're going to the game. Actually, what I can do is show you what I'm looking at. Okay, we're going to go find Stellaris. Behold my beautiful selection of games. We're going to go to Stellaris. I want newly acquired DLC has automatically been installed. Guess it downloaded without me knowing. We're not going to do that right now. Okay. What other DLC can we get on this? I gotta navigate this super quickly. Browse all. Looking at the price. Stellaris Anniversary Portraits. This is already in my Steam library. Okay, good. What else? Federations, Ancient Relics, Megacorps, Death of Stars, Apocalypse, Humanoids, Synthetic Dawn, Anniversary Portraits, Utopia, Galaxy Edition. I got Galaxy Edition. Why is it? Ugh, whatever. Plantoids, Complete Soundtrack, Infinite Frontiers ebook. And I don't see the Void, but that's fine. I got my Void, people. That just means we're going to go back and we're going to play again. Okay. We'll just close that down. Pop. Stellaris. Let's see how long it takes to run this time. Really? I'm tempted to just sing while we play. Alright, good. Gonna disable laptop screen display. Get back into the game. Unless, of course, that's the only way for you to see it. Alright. We're gonna have the people. Oh, they're my favorite. I call them the Ultra Cuties because they make the most incredible noise. It is delightful. At least when I've seen other people play the game. And I've always been disappointed that they don't gush over them every time they see them. It's gonna take another 20 minutes to get back into the game. Alright, let's see. According to what I see on YouTube, you're like 2% behind me, because my screen says 16 and that says 14. That's a little bit behind. Oh, I always have high hopes that this will run a little faster. It's not. It just takes some sweet time to boot back up. And I'm sure that if I had a hard drive that was actually more capable and faster, this would go a lot better. So, that's what I'm doing. I think I'm going to try putting Windows on one of the hard drives, get a nice, good, small, solid-state drive, put Windows on that, and then run Windows off of that, and then do everything else on the other hard drive. Yeah. A lot of the other Fungoid characters are pretty cool. I like the Mushroom Head, the one who has spores sort of drifting off. That's also very cute. It makes me think of Hayao Miyazaki of the big chubby character that always holds the umbrella. And my brain fails again. Woo! Oh, you know what? While I'm at it, I can shut down Flow. Flow doesn't need to exist. We're leaving the live stream thing up so I can see what I'm doing. And so I can chat with you. Meantime, 82%. Totoro, my neighbor Totoro. Really don't need a tiny screw thing, but I should probably get one anyway. It's time to clean out my laptop, so I'll just have to get some good screwdriver for it. Be gentle. Alright, now we're back in. We're gonna try this again. Okay. Should have my lovely anniversary pack DLC. Not that it would tell me. Alright. Gonna do new. Create a new empire. Go down to the fungoids. No, the molluscoids. I made sure I got it. Now you need the DLC Leviathans. Come on. Oh well. That's fine. We'll deal with something different. So we're going back to the horror creatures that will just mess with my head. Alright. So what are we going to name our creatures? I'm pressuring you. Just pick up something. The Alert, the Mirren, Skrekly, Suffix Castions, Silkstack, depending on how you do it, Curamulans, Opaljack, the Appleblek, Magarans. Talakur, Zeltek, the Zithorians. Alright. Let's get myself a good plural that I like. Okay. Sifin. There we go. So we're now the Prozaka, however you want to pronounce it. Alright, let's go. Oh, world is a little bit later on. We're going back to Nameless. Okay, so we are gonna... Alright, we are not Arthur... Are we Arthropoid? I think we are. No, we're molluscoids. No. We're arthropoids. Okay, we're gonna give our ships the Prozac prefix. Ships Prozacans ride. There you go. And I better check that species name. I'll deal with that in a minute. I like the ones that I can sort of kind of read. Okay. Go back to this. Prozaci. I'm trying to remember. So now we're going to pick our traits. We have the ability to pick a number of traits, both good and bad, that will affect how we run our country, how we get things rolling. So the bad ones allow us to make other good picks, but they all have some issue with them. So that certain ones cost different prices. So if you start as agrarians, this species has a deep connection to the land and make expert farmers and gardeners. Food from jobs 15%. Ingenious. The members of this species are good at thinking outside the box and know how to maximize the efficiency of infrastructure and power grids. Industrious. Members of this species are known for their diligent and hardworking nature, always going above and beyond. Minerals from jobs up. In fact, doesn't really specify to me. Okay. Intelligent. Engineering research, physics research, society research up. And those are all good. Trade value from jobs up. I don't know anything about trades, so probably not going to be ideal for me. Natural engineers, engineering research from jobs up. Physics research from jobs up, so you could pick one of them and you get other options. Extremely adaptive, increasing your habitability, so it makes it more likely for planets to be able to sustain you, which is really good for finding new places and making sure you can colonize them. But that's extremely adaptive. Habitability adaptive is a little bit less. Non-adaptive hurts that. Rapid breeders make sure that you colonize faster. It means you can get all kinds of minerals and such better, faster. Slow breeders hurts that. It's not the worst thing to have a low pop speed, but it means you'll lag behind in the long run, behind better places. When leaders level up, you get a lot of bonuses, but there are caps on them. Giving yourself talented, make sure that they provide the maximum bonus to your places, and you can have, I think you can have one leader, but I think you can have several sub-leaders. I'm not sure about that. We'll find out. We're going to go with something a little more pleasant. Your leaders can die off, however, and getting them to a high level quickly can sometimes be important, so having a high experience gain is real nice. Their slow learners is the opposite. Traditional, increased unity from jobs. Unity gives you a lot of certain features. It's not terrible to have good unity. Docile means you get less empire sprawl from pops. Empire sprawl affects a lot of things. You want to have enough empire sprawl to make sure that you can take over as many planets as possible. So when you're going from nation to nation, it's a little bit problematic. So unruly hurts that. So if you're going to be in as few places as possible, unruly is okay to have. I, on the other hand, I want to expand quickly. I am an expansionist. And I like to hold that. Very strong, increases army damage, increases worker popped resource output, but it's expensive. But that army strength is real nice. Strong. These members of this species possess great physical strength, making them formidable fighters on the ground. Real nice. Weak is the opposite. You definitely want more resource output. It's real nice to have. Population growth from immigration. If you want to encourage people to immigrate, it's really good. Sedentary, they don't travel as much. It's harder to resettle them. I'm not going to be doing a lot of resettling, I don't think. Communal decreases the necessity to house people. Solitary increases that. Charismatic increases happiness amenities from jobs, and keeping your people happy is really necessary. Repugnant goes the other way. Conformists, governing ethics attraction. You want your people to generally believe as you believe, so that's a good way to keep them in there. Deviance goes the other way. Venerable increases the lifespan of your leader. That is, you can see it's expensive, and there's a really good reason that it's expensive, because those leaders, they do a lot of really good work. Can you make them charismatic and unruly at the same time? Probably. So let's see. Increased happiness amenity from jobs. And we could add unruly. They got a right for their right to party, but they hang out with each other. It's real nice. We're not gonna take it. Alright. Conformists. Okay, down here. Fleeting leader lifespan. -10. That does hurt a lot more than you'd think. Decadent. Worker happiness, slave happiness down. Probably we won't have too many slaves, but I never know. Slaves are really good early on. I'll keep it on there as an option, but I don't know just yet. Okay. We can't be repugnant if we're charismatic. That's a fun one. Resilient, defense army damage increased. Real nice. I do like that idea. Conservationists, I am a turtler, so that's not necessarily bad. Popular consumer goods upkeep less. Population consumer upkeep's less. So whenever you have populations, they end up using consumer goods and food. You have to feed them, and they have to make enough food to be worthwhile. Wasteful goes the other way. Docile, Empire Sprawl is not compatible with Unruler. Alright, so I'll keep that charismatic thing in mind, but I'm gonna see what I can do. I want to look at if I'm willing to take some damage to certain things, because there's some things I like. Extremely adaptive is real nice. It means you grow faster. It means you're more likely to find planets that can sustain you. And that would also mean that, like, you could deal with having less Empire Sprawl, which is an option. What other else? They're very strong. I like the idea of increasing the worker pops. Increasing their worker output. That'd be real nice. So let's see what we can do. I want... Let's see. Pop growth speed. I want to make as much stuff as possible. So they're very strong. Also means they're going to be very powerful in combat. It has nice bonuses. What else can I do to make increased stuff? Population growth from immigration? No. Using less housing is nice. Charismatic. Increased amenities from jobs, real nice. Conformists. Venerable. Don't need venerable. Enduring. It's okay. Resilient. Conservation. I mean, I could combine that. That would be real nice. Popular consumer goods upkeep less. Can't be weak, can't be strong. Okay. Let's say worker population resource output up. Okay, so let's make them strong, let's make them adaptive. Let's see if there should be very adaptive. Where did I see that? There we go, extremely adaptive. So now I have to take some negs to make up for all the things I've done here. I'm gonna have to take some pretty strong ones too. Can't take non-adaptive. Let's go look at the more dangerous ones. So we're looking for green numbers, and we're looking for large green numbers. Repugnant, less amenities for jobs. I mean, I can get those amenities in other places. That might hurt. Let's see. Alright, because of this, I was okay with Empire Sprawl issues. But that might be -1. Yeah, it's -2, so that's okay. So they're going to be very adaptive. You take 2 more minuses, probably something pretty negative. Can't do adaptive. I need slow breeders. I think I'm okay with slow breeders. It'll slow me down in the long run, though. This one won't. It'll hurt me a little bits at a time. I can also breed out some of these things, which is real nice. Okay, so not slow learners. I don't mind taking 10 years off my leader. So let's say fleeting. There we go. Okay, now we're good. So we're extremely strong, very strong. We're extremely adaptive, but we're unruly. We're repugnant, like nobody likes to look at us, and our lives are short. So, that's generally what I think I'm going to go with. Let's go look over here. We're going to go with, I think we did our traits, so now we need the name and class. Homeworld name. We are called the Prozakians, so we're going to call the homeworld Big Farmin. Alright, the star name. Oh man. Pirates? You wanna... Let's see. Oh, we could change our image too. That's nice. While I'm looking. Ocean world, continental world, tropical world. I like the idea of a wet tropical world. Okay. Big Farmin. What are we going to name the star? So either a mollusk or a pill joke. That's the important. The arthropoid. Right? Is that right? Arthropoid. There we go. Okay. Arthropoid or pill joke? Name the star Mantis. Okay. I'm down. So you can change your starting system based on whatever sort of going on, whatever you like. I think I am going to go with... Actually, I'm going to take a look at what's here. Okay, random trinary. Trinary star system where each star has its own planetary system. Determines the layout but not location of your starting solar system. Random trinary system where 3 stars are clustered together at its center. Binary system where each star has its own planetary system, or they're clustered at the center. Unary is, sun. Unary with a single star. Homeworld is a moon orbiting a gas giant. Interesting. Deneb system, Commonwealth of Man starting solar system, so that is Sol. And then system modeled after Earth's solar system with adjacent stars. Okay. Void Dwellers. This will always be the starting system when using the Void Dwellers origin. And Shattered Ring. This will always be the starting system when using the Shattered Ring origin. And then start Void Dweller's Soul, so on and so forth. I think I like the idea of a trinary where each star has its own planetary system. That sounds like it's going to look really cool. So I want that. Alright, next we need a city appearance. So we hit up here, you can sort of see what the city looks like up close. So it's just an idea of what the buildings are supposed to look like. Avian. I don't think I'm going to do... Well, I could do Avian, but I don't know yet. There's the Molluscoid. There's the Fungoid. This is the Arthropoid City. Arthropoid City looks like a bunch of dicks. Please. Come on. I think the Reptilian City looks the coolest and the most futuristic to me. That pleases me. Fungoid has parts that do look like dicks. We're not going to go with that. Molluscoid looks like other penises. Okay, I think I'm going to go with the Reptilian. Just because I don't need Penis City. Alright. While we're here, we're going to change our symbol. Oh, that's a flag. That's later on. I'm down with that. Okay. We'll do with that. Origin. Where did we come from? How did we get here? So, with other DLC, you get a number of other options, including some really cool ones like your homeworld's about to blow up. Yeah, I agree, the Molluscoid is. And so there's Destroyed Ring World, there's You're Born in Space, You're Void Dwellers, there's all kinds of lovely things that sort of come with those DLC. So I have limited options, so let's read through what we've got. Prosperous Unification. Start the game with an additional 4 populations and an additional 2 districts, which sounds really helpful to my current system. A stable planetary unification has allowed the civilization to prosper and grow. Next up is Galactic Doorstep. This civilization has a dormant gateway in their home system. Potential technological benefit or a looming menace? It's a looming menace. It sounds bad. Start with a dormant gateway in your home system. That's also a way for people to get into your home system and attack you. You gotta protect that thing. Nobody's business. Lost Colony. This civilization originated as a lost and forgotten colony separated from its home world long ago. The struggling colonists endured many hardships before they were able to build up the necessary technological and industrial base that would allow for a return to space. Effects: an advanced empire of the species is spawned somewhere in the galaxy. Does not have the Gestalt consciousness ethic. So you start off poor, but you'll be joined by another colony at some point, I guess. Which kind of hurts because that would probably mess with our empire sprawl like nobody's freaking business. But it's not bad. But I think Prosperous Unification sounds best for us right now. Alright, next up is Government and Ethics. You can pick 2 civics, you pick what kind of authority you are, and you pick some ethics. The red ethics are bad, but allow you to pick more good ethics, I think, maybe. Or the red ethics are very strong, so we'll see. Okay, let's go look at what we've got. Fanatics also mean that you're more likely to have enemies out in the galaxy. So you want to be careful with what you pick here, because other governments are attracted or detracted away from your ethics and your authority style. So strong ethics can be dangerous. Let's go start looking at the hard ones. Okay. Fanatic Militarist. Can use the No Retreat War Doctrine, which is pretty strong, increases your ability to fight, but you can't retreat, you can't run away. So you either live or you die. Claim influence cost. Yeah, ships firing way up. Real nice. Enemy aliens. Actually, this one didn't have. Oh, it did have something to read. The ability to project force is of paramount importance. The only way to preserve our way of life is to make sure everyone else shares it, willingly or not. Which is real nice, because anybody who disagrees with you is more likely to be pacifist, and you're more likely to blow them away. There's nothing wrong with that, but they're also likely to be bigger. Fanatic xenophobe. Can purge aliens, can enslave aliens. Decreased opinion for other species. We don't like other species. Can't give aliens full citizenship. Can't give them full military service. Cannot use welcome refugees. Species policy. Star-based influence cost a lot less because you don't have to worry about other species as much. You're just sort of handling your own business. And pop growth speed way up, which is real nice. Any alien influence must be ruthlessly quashed, only by staying pure and true to ourselves. And the planets that gave us life can we guard against insidious xenoplots. Even mastery over the alien may not be enough to guarantee our own safety. Fanatic egalitarian, that's one of the ones I like. Must have the democratic government and allow utopian. This allows utopian living standards. Faction influence gain 50%. Okay. Specialist pop resource output 40%. Real nice. But we're mostly focused on our workers. Always beware those who would become despots, under the false presumption that their desires and agenda are somehow more imperative than that of their fellows. A society that does not see to the needs and rights of all of its members is not a society. It is a crime. Fanatic materialist. Allows academic privilege living standards. Cannot use AI outlawed policy. Cannot use robotic workers outlawed policy. I mean, I never would. Robot upkeep less, research speed up. Robots are a late game kind of thing. They are real nice to have, but you can get robot uprisings. They are a thing. Although it hurts, we must grow up and put aside our outdated notions of morality. There is no divine spark granting special value to a living mind. No object has any intrinsic value apart from what we choose to grant it. Let us embrace the freedom of certitude and achieve maximum efficiency in all things. Then there's the fanatic pacifist. Must use defensive wars only. Cannot engage in indiscriminate orbital bombardment. I am not a fan of not being able to engage in wars, although I don't care about orbital bombardment. Empire sprawl from populations, minus 30%, stability up, which is real nice. But not nice enough. Fanatic xenophile. Increased opinion for other species. Cannot use no refugees, cannot use enslave, cannot displace aliens. Trade value up, available envoys up. Envoys are extremely powerful at making friends. They are very useful in a lot of areas, so that's real nice. Trade value is real nice because trading is an essential part of this game. Might be an option. Fanatic authoritarian. Allows stratified economy living standards, can enslave aliens, must have an autocratic government form. Monthly influence up, which is nice. Worker pop and resource output up. Single voice, a single throne, a single state. It is the solemn duty of the masses to obey those enlightened few who have been charged with the great responsibility of leadership. That one actually sounds like it works best with my species. We're specializing in that. Specializing in putting out resources, and those resources are pretty nice. They're used for a lot of things. Then there's the fanatic spiritualist. Can build temple buildings, which are very good for amenities. Cannot use full AI rights policy. I mean, their AI are nice, and they are also prone to uprising, and giving them free rights is real nice. But there can be downsides. Empire modifier, monthly unity up. Unity is very useful early on, late game. It's still pretty useful. You can use it for a lot of things, but it becomes less important. Edict cost down. Edicts are extremely useful, extremely valuable, so lowering their cost is real nice. And then little bits all around. Just gonna take a look at what we've got here. I think I want to go with the Fanatic Authoritarian. It's not my ideal one. But it works best with my creatures. I could go low level, I could go Authoritarian. But then what else would I do? Trade value up. Could just do a little bit up. So I could do Xenophile. I do like enslaving things though. Can't enslave aliens. Can't enslave entire species. But we can have slaves. I don't know. Unrestricted wars policy. Academic privilege living standards. Can I use AI outlawed? Robot upkeep less. Faction influence, don't care. Starbase, pop growth speed is up. Nice. Starbase down is nice. But I don't like other species is a problem. I want to make friends. I think I'm going to go with the Authoritarian, and I'm going to go with the Xenophile. Oh, and it affects things over here. Okay. Let's see. So Free Haven is a new thing. I bet down here there's ones I can't pick. Yeah. Okay, so there's some stuff that I can't pick. You would have to take certain things, but also have to take certain things on the left. Okay. Democratic Edict cost down. Real nice. Holds an election every 10 years to select a new ruler. Real bad. Leaders are really important. Holds an election every 20 years to select a new ruler. Edict cost down. Authoritarian holds an election upon ruler death to select a new ruler. Edict capacity up, which is real nice. And then upon ruler death, a designated successor becomes a new ruler. Wow, I do like Imperial. Dictatorial, oligarchic. This one has autocratic government forms, so like... Okay, so it has to be one of these two. That makes sense. We're gonna go with these two, though. Authoritarian Xenophile. Yes! That's actually a thing. You can actually do that. So, you can... basically, it's just a guy in charge, more than no guy in charge, and then they love each other. So, they love other people. It's fine. It's not an issue. But I think I like the Imperial idea. I want to play with some Imperial shrimp. Anybody they disagree with, bam, punched in the face. You'll notice the army damage is way up. Alright. So what do we got for civics? We are a despotic empire. Imperial governments are always similar to dictatorial ones, except that the throne is always inherited by a designated successor. So we're Kim Jong-il or we're the Roman Empire. You choose. We are despots, although we could have a constitutional dictatorship. Plutocratic oligarchy. There are some options here. Alright, so now we're going to pick some civics, and there are plenty of civics, including ones that I would love, that I cannot have. So, we're going to go look at what we can have, and go consider what we can't have, and the benefits and drawbacks of them, because I like to go through everything. Alright, aristocratic elite. This society has an entrenched nobility that occupies the upper echelons of society. Capitol buildings replace some administrator jobs with nobles. Are nobles good? I don't know. Can construct noble estate buildings that add additional noble jobs. Governor leader cap, up 1. Okay. Corvée system. This society considers it the absolute right of the state to decide where its citizens live and work. Population growth from immigration up, resettlement costs down. Not bad. Cutthroat politics. The political system in this society is renowned for its intrigue, power struggles, shady backroom deals, and cloak and dagger scheming are par for the course. Those who survive long enough learn to learn the game, however, tend to learn it well. That sounds fun. Edict cost way down. But we would probably have some issues with our Imperial Bull. But it means we may have strong leaders. Maybe. Efficient bureaucracy. Administrative capacity up, which is real nice. Renowned for its efficiency, not only do the mag trains run on time, but the colossal bureaucratic apparatus required to run an interstellar nation has been greatly streamlined. This would negate some of our issues. Environmentalist. Pop consumer goods upkeep way down. This society seeks to coexist with in harmony with nature. Great care is taken to preserve the environment and limit consumerism where possible. That sounds like it would match up with my ethics very well. And my traits. Feudal society. This society is organized in a feudal manner, where a monarch whose rule relies on powerful vassals that govern their territories with considerable autonomy. Subject power relations penalty minus 50%. On the other hand, it's hard to run their economy. But, I mean, they can be beneficial in certain ways. I don't know how I feel about it. Feudal society sounds fun. We could turn people into subjects. It's an idea. Free haven. Pop growth from immigration. Immigration pull. Okay. This society is has a well-earned reputation of a free haven. The tired, the poor, the huddled masses yearning to breathe free. All of them are welcome here, regardless of their species or origin. Functional architecture. This society is renowned for its simple yet functional architecture. There are those who would refer to this building style as boring or even depressing, but in most cases, neoconcrete does the job just as well as any other building material. Building and district upkeep, minus 10%. That sounds amazing. I'm actually interested in that. I think I'm going to take it, but I'm still going to keep reading. Okay. Mining guilds. Increased materials for miners. Philosopher king. Ruler level cap up. Rulers and governors less likely to gain negative traits. Yes, Stellaris is real heavy on the details. All of the DLC just add massive amounts of stuff. What people generally say is every game is going to be radically different from each other because of how much stuff can happen, how much stuff will happen, how much is in there. So it's really good. This is kind of like Civilization, but a lot more detailed. And a little more specific. Okay. Philosopher King. It is not enough to simply rule. The ship of the state must be guided by a king that wields enough wisdom and knowledge to steer it true. Your rulers and governors are less likely to develop negative traits. Which sounds fun. I mean, it goes well with my idea. Police state. To quash any traces of dissent, the copulation in this repressive society is carefully monitored and controlled by a large internal police force. Enforcers also produce +1 unity. Stability up. Slaver guilds. Slave population resource output. Enslaved population ratio 40%. I don't know what that means, but alright. Much of the true political power in the society rests with the number of powerful and ruthless slaver guilds. They know how to get the most out of a slave. That does sound like fun. Oh, I do like the idea of slaves. I mean, can enslave aliens. Worker pop up. I just wanted to. I like the idea of it for increasing the amount of resources because I'm trying to aim for that, as you might have seen with the functional architecture. Let's try it. This is my first run. It sounds interesting. I'm gonna do it. All right. Wait, what? Something's wrong here. Ethic points left 1. Really? I have 3? I didn't know that. Oh, this may be an issue. Okay. Anything else I want? The Unity, Edict cost, claim influence, ship fire rate, starbase influence, pop growth speed. Oh, I was hoping. Egalitarian, specialist pop resource up. Materialist. Robot upkeep, research speed. I think I'm going fanatic authoritarian. I want more. Give me more. Okay. So maybe there's some other stuff that I missed. Better check. Make sure. Good. I think functional is good. Try it. Okay. Functional's good. Let me double check. Corvée, cutthroat politics, efficient, environmentalist, feudal, free haven, mining guilds, philosopher king, police state. Okay. I think we are down with that. Next up is the empire name. We are the Prozactions. We gave ourselves the homeworld name, Big Farmin'. I think I'm going to drag Big Farmin' to something else. I think I'm going to make that the empire name. We're just going to call it Big Farmin', Big Farmin'. Okay. Which means we need to change our homeworld name now that we have this new option. Stations. So what's the homeworld name? Where does Big Pharma start? Okay, that's fine. You can totally do that. I can also put this off until you're finished. That's fine. Unless there's somebody else out there that minds, and I don't think there is. I can pause it. Or you can hang out on headphones, whichever works for you. I'm reading everything out anyway. We're almost done setting everything up. What are we gonna be? Big Pharma. Ah, I know. The homeworld's name is Monsanto. Cool. Empire name. Good. Flag. Alright. Corporate. Yeah, that does kind of look like a pillbox. Bunch of pills. I'm cool with that. Little white pill. No. Okay. And then the secondary color we're gonna give as blue, because blue's extra soothing. No. Wait. I have an idea. Need to go look. Okay. Okay, I got it. Colors all good, but Prozac's colors are green and lighter green. I'm glad you love the names. That's part of the fun here. Anything else I want to go with it? I think that's good. What is this? Oh. Curious. What do I want? Oh. Water image, but you can hardly see the underlying water. I love it. I love it so much. I think this is perfect for our pharmacological nation. Alright. I want to see if this... Okay, it's some sort of words. I'm cool with that, but I'm coolest with this. This makes me laugh. It makes me feel good on the inside. We're a hard pill to swallow, but we'll force it down your throats if we have to. Alright. What kind of ships do we drive? Avian, anthropoid, fungal, molluscoid. Molluscoids look cool. Reptilians, avians. Arthropoid. Arthropoid's pretty blinky. I like the big giant guns on the front. We're gonna go with that. Okay. And now finally we're gonna choose our ruler. Male or female. And be aware our ruler can change. So things can happen. Oh, I can change the hairstyle? What hairstyles do you have? Oh, you lied to me. Sixadolf. Oh, Max. You know what? I got it. What? Oh, there was a good name there. I liked it. And I sort of deleted it off. Yeah. I need to give it an apostrophe something. Two a day. Anything else? I think I'm gonna go with that. That's what I got. Alright. Emperor. We need a ruler. Ruler title and an heir title. Let's see. I'm okay with it. I'm gonna look at our color variants. I kind of like the mantis shrimp one. Oh, that's scary. It's cool. I think we're gonna go with one though. Okay, room. So we can change the way our room looks behind us as well. Okay, what about our ethics? We're slaver guilds, functional architecture. So it has to be functional. Okay. Got the ships. So the room needs to be functional. That looks pretty functional, but I can't see the image. I like the one with the... Oh man, there's a lot of rooms. It looks interesting and functional. This one has pictures, but early on we had... There we go. It feels very functional. It has a really cool image. It's nice and easy to see outside. Real cool. And I can't change the hairstyle, the clothes, or the phenotype. That's very sad. Okay. Fluoxetine 2 a day. There we go. Founder Fluoxetine 2 a day, CEO. There we go. Alright. That's pretty much it. Ready to go? I'm gonna wait on you. As soon as I see you, bam, we're going. Yo, haha, yes. You ready to go? Let's go. Let's go. I know it takes a while for it to get you back, but I'm waiting. It's gonna come. I'm gonna say let's go, and I'm gonna go. There we go. Alright. Saw it just now. Okay. So now we have everything set up. We are a despotic empire. We decide what's right. We decide how it wants to be. It is a relatively pure form of autocracy with an absolute ruler that governs the state with an iron-gripping appendage of some sort. We have hands. We have slaver guilds, a functional architecture. We are fanatic authoritarians. We decide what happens. A single voice, a single throne, a single state. It is the solemn duty of the masses to obey those enlightened few who've been charged with the great responsibility of leadership. And we are xenophiles. We like other people. We like other nations. As long as they value us and what we want. But we're an unruly people. It's hard to stay on top. It's challenging. We're very strong. But we're extremely adaptive. We don't like each other very much either. But our lifespans are short, so it's alright. We don't like you, but you're not going to live long anyway. So, okay, let's go. We're going to save this. Big Pharma has been saved. We're done. And now we get to choose. The bigger the place, the harder it is for my screen to manage, but also the cooler everything is. For right now, we're going to keep it at medium, just so I can sort of figure out what's going on. I do like the elliptical kind. And I also like the spiral kind. If I make it huge, can I have other choices? Nope. Okay. We're going to do medium. They do sound really interesting. Let's do a spiral galaxy with 4 arms. That sounds cool. AI empires, I want to do less because I'm sort of figuring things out. So there are going to be 5 AI empires. There's going to be 2 advanced AI starts. We could randomize the amount of things. Okay, fallen empires. Oh. Stop it, just so I have enough. Okay. We're going to randomize the fallen empires. I like 1 to 2 sounds good. Okay. Tech tradition cost. How much does it cost to move up in the world, to move and try new things? We're going to put that at 2. 2 times cost, just to try it. We're going to up the habitable worlds. Primitive civilization's fine. Crisis strength fine. Mid-game start year, I don't even know. Victory year. I like to put that off for a while. We're going to put that at 2800. See how it goes. Difficulty, Ensign. We're going to try it. Scaling difficulty on AI aggressiveness, normal, empire placement, clusters. Let's say clusters. No. Let's say random. I don't know. Advanced neighbors off. Just learning the game. I don't need to deal with advanced neighbors. Hyperlane density. So how many places there are. Abandoned gateways, wormhole pairs. Guaranteed habitable worlds. 2. That sounds good. Carabineers. Xenocompatibility. Oh, there's an ability to figure stuff out. Okay. Xenocompatibility. Enable or disable it as an option for empires to pick. I'm going to enable it. Iron Man mode. Console cheats are disabled. Game is automatically saved regularly to a single file. In games played with this setting, there is no turning back. That sounds interesting, but it's hard on my mentality. So, we've sort of set things up now, and I believe we're ready to go. This game's not eligible for achievements. I don't care. We're gonna go. Okay, here we go. It's going. Woo! Don't forget to refresh so you get up to the minute coverage. Okay, loading map graphics. I mean, this is an opportune time to refresh because you're just dealing with loading. Well, I might be in the game. In fact, I'm going to pause for a little bit. And I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Woo! Be right back. Okay. I'm back. This is what happens when you hold it in for a long time. Woo! Okay. Hello. I have returned. Okay. Origin prosperous unification. In the eons since the first primitive Prozaka communities took shape in the dense jungles of Monsanto, our civilization has spread and prospered. The early chaotic periods of our history saw many nation-states vying with each other for power, until we were at last united under the strongest of these. Only when guided by a single vision could we reach our full potential, and an era of stability and scientific progress followed. Now, after the discovery of the Hyperlane Network, the finest minds of the Big Pharma have finished development of the first hyperdrives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. Let's go. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm hoping
Imperial Majesty, I am Vir, a prototype synthetic intelligence, and your humble servant. My role is to provide you with advice and counsel as you lead our empire into the great unknown.
You can change the tutorial level at any time during the settings menu. I am going to automatically set it. No, I'm going to set it to tell me everything. I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright.
An excellent decision. You will have my full support.
Okay, good to know. Let me see if I can go look at these settings. Can I change that AI? Because I'd love to have a different AI telling me what to do. Nope. Maybe in a DLC. Okay, we're going to cancel this. Oh, grasp starts. Heard they're hot. Okay. Good to know.
Building a star empire can be a daunting task. To help get things started, I will be providing instructional missions that cover the basic steps necessary to establish ourselves as a successful interstellar power.
Okay. First mission is to fully survey a neighboring star system. I've added it as an entry to the situation log. To access it, click on the situation log button on the left top bar or press F2. There's F2. Okay, I'm just going to press F2. I know where it is. I'm going to press F2.
The situation log displays a list of all currently available special projects, archaeology sites, and various other points of interest. New items will likely appear as we begin exploring the galaxy.
Cool. We need to tutorial survey system. We need to explore our neighboring star systems. To do this, select our science ship either by clicking on the star itself or by selecting the vessel in the outliner. Then click on the survey button in the fleet interface. Open the galaxy map and select a non-surveyed system with a hyperlink connection to our home system. Our science ship will now plot a course to survey all planetary bodies within this system. Okay.
I have important information for you.
Anomalies. The anomaly screen lists all as yet unresearched anomalies that we have encountered.
The victory screen lists certain conditions that we can strive to fulfill to ensure that the legacy of our star nation will endure for as long as there is intelligent life in the galaxy.
Okay. So we want a good score, we want a high rank. And I do believe that's Doom Guy. Odd choice. Alright. So, we're going to auto-track projects. We're going to click close. There it was. It said in the outliner. Where is the outliner? Okay. Sliding over. Good. Okay. This is where we are. Is there an outliner? No. Is there an outliner? Unions, sectors, diplomatic opinion, AI attitude, map modes, trade routes, hyperlanes. Go to. Cool. Search. Multiplayer chat not available in single player. Okay. Okay, now we have our outliner. And we're going to choose not our shipyards, but our science ship. Science ship, SPR, Hull Crab, Hulljack. Old Hulk, Trobjack's class, Big Pharma, got hull points, armor, shields, upkeep, FTL capability, click to select, or double click or right click to go to. So let's go take a look at our ship. This is our science ship. Sort of hanging out here in this sky base, Mantis Station. Cool. And we're going to click it. Hot ship hyperlane detection range, dock ship upkeep, survey speed, daily hull regen, so on.
This is our science ship, which is used to survey astronomical objects such as planets in a star system. A planet needs to be surveyed in order to make its resources visible.
Okay, our home system has already been surveyed, so we should focus our efforts elsewhere. With the science ship selected, open the galaxy map, right-click on a star neighboring our home system, and select Survey System. The ship will now travel to the system and survey all of its planetary bodies. Okay. Gotta find that map mode. What is it called? Galaxy map. Is it over here? Galaxy map. Planets and sectors might be an option. Construction, science, military, cool. Okay. So I guess zoom out. We can edit this. Okay. How do we go out? Open the galaxy map. Okay. Is there another way to do it? Let's see, survey. Select survey system. Control click. Okay. Figuring out what to do. Physics research, society research, engineering research, cool. I can just point it in a direction. That's not what we want to do. There's a different kind of map. I'm not going to rename it. Government view. Galaxy map. Found it. Good, good, good. M or E. Okay. This is us. We are Big Pharma. Whoa. This is us. We are Big Pharma. We don't know the rest of the galaxy. This is the spiral galaxy with its 4 arms. There are various nebulas that we have apparently charted. Datun Expanse, Lunar Patch. So one of the things we want to do early on is we want to expand as quickly as possible. We want to go find places, we want to settle those places, and locate them as early as possible. We want to cut off our opponents, and we want to make sure that we're not cut off. The things that we have to be aware of are Empire Sprawl and our starbase capacity. Empire Sprawl right here. So Empire Sprawl affects various things. So if you have less Empire Sprawl, it's good. While Empire Sprawl is lower than administrative capacity, no penalties are applied. Empire Sprawl is a measure of your territorial expanse of your empire in the form of controlled systems, colonies, and districts. A high Empire Sprawl is a strain on your empire's administrative capacity, and will increase the cost of technologies, traditions, leaders, edicts, and campaigns. So, early on, it's okay. Like, it shouldn't be too bad. Sometimes you have to overgrow your empire just to deal with various things. But, over time, they get problematic, and you have to manage it. So I have a high population hurting my Empire Sprawl. I have only one colony in one system, but I'm going to have to go get new systems and new colonies. And everything I add on adds on more empire sprawl, so I have to keep that up. That's one of the big things. Okay, so we're going to have them survey something. What's going to give me the most options and the most spread? So there's something cool here that this leads to. It suggests that there are alternate ways for it to go, which is really nice. This one also has access to a bunch of different systems as well, so that might be a good thing to go on. I think owning this one will make it easier for us to spread out while cutting off access points. So we're going to start here. We're going to have it survey there. Okay. Next. I'm going to close the galaxy map. We're still here. We haven't left. Alright, so what can we do here? I can unpause it. There are suggestions up here, things I need to do. I can set up research.
This is our construction ship, which is used to construct space stations. When an astronomical object, such as a planet, has been surveyed, we can order this ship to build a research station or a mining station to exploit any resources it may have.
These ships are also used to build star bases in unclaimed systems, making them critical to our expansion plans and basically to take over various things. Okay, so what can we do here? Used to build star systems and expand your borders. Can only be built in orbit around a star. Mining station. Used to collect minerals, energy, credits, and strategic resources from uninhabited planets, stars, and asteroids. They collect energy, do not cost any upkeep if they get energy. Okay. Build research station. I believe I have all of these things here, just, we're looking at it. Research stations are used to collect physics, society, and research data from uninhabited planets, stars, and asteroids. Observation posts can be built around planets inhabited by primitive civilizations to study their society. Fleet stance is currently set to evasive, and you can build a megastructure, although that's not something we're doing right now. Okay, so what do we have around here? This is a mining station. This is a mining station, so everything sort of needs its own thing. Okay. This is a research station. Can I build? I guess it's... You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, what about this? No habitability. Uninhabitable. Doesn't have anything on that I can do about it. Okay. What about this? This tells me what resources it has. I can terraform it, but I need terrestrial sculpting to terraform planets. Okay. Hajpok Haxazab. And I can rename it if I want to. We're not worried about renaming it right now. If you feel like you've come up with a name, feel free to throw it at me, but we're not going to worry too much about it. So there's lots of cool stuff here. We're mining. So there is a mining station around here. It's just not too much to grab. Okay. What about you? What do you have? Just a molten world. You don't have anything. Tropical world. What do you have?
This is our homeworld and the capital of our empire. The planet's summary screen, which we are currently looking at, provides an overview of the planet's important statistics and allows us to set a designation if desired, as well as the option to automate the planet.
We can see the total number of districts this planet can support, how many pops are living on it, and how much food and other resources it produces and consumes. We can also see if the planet's suffering from low stability, and if there's an assigned governor, they are found here. We may also set a designation if desired and have the option to automate the planet. I do not feel like automating. So, what do we care about most? Consumer goods is... That's good that we set it to require less, because apparently a little bit more and it would have been a problem. So consumer goods up would be lovely. Let's see what we can do. So let's see what we can construct. I can't construct any of these. I need minerals. Minerals are super important. Okay. We can clear blockers. Mining district. Planetary features. Oh. Tropical world, habitability 100%, planet size 18, determines how many districts it can support. Governing ethics, attraction 100%, amenities 10, stability 5. There's our leader. Our leader is adaptable, meaning that his experience gain is up 25%. They're quick to adopt new methods and ideas if they prove superior. Interesting. So that thing we saw was trade value, and this is all the things that our planet produces, including science, including all sorts of things. So, farming jobs, all that sorts of stuff. Alright, we'll work on that later. Colony designation picked automatically. Cannot set colony designation on capital world. Automation is on. I'm going to leave it on for now while I sort of figure this stuff out. I may turn it off later. Prosperous unification. Happiness up. Amenities up. Resources from jobs up. Since the unification day, the economy has been booming. Cool. Unlocks the 35 pops, so we can get more buildings. Just gotta unlock them. Okay. Nothing to do here. Oh, man, I didn't actually. Okay. There's Monsanto. Then these are our corvettes. These are ships that we're looking at. There's a science ship. There's a construction ship. Alright. And then over here we have a research world and a mining station. They are probably pulling up energy. This is engineering research. Collected by mining station. So this needs a... We're gonna have it collect. It would cost 100 to make. Is it worth it? I don't know. It could be useful. It costs energy to put in. It's gonna cost my minerals to make. I might need to make something new in the other place, so we're gonna work on that later. Not really worth it right now. Let me double check. These are also going to be used. So that is collected by the research station. That's collected by the mining station. This one doesn't have anything in it. So that's mining station collected. What about the energy? Collected by a trade hub. Collected by the mining station. Okay, so like a mining station has to be built nearby, or at least on it somehow. Just so I know. Okay. Now we're going to go pick our research. Physics research.
The technology screen is where we will be directing our research efforts. Technologies are categorized into 3 different fields, with each field typically having 3 available research options.
Particle research speed up for particles. Is considered an expert in the subject of particles. So, applied algorithms, field manipulation, and this is particles. But this technology will lead to further advancements in several other fields. So, if we pick fusion power, it'll go faster, but physics research up could also benefit us in the long run. It's probably a good idea to get physics research up early rather than later, but it will have less of an effect right now. So, buddy here, I don't know how much research they're making. Let's try fusion power, because this will increase the speed. So this will be a little bit, 15% faster means it'll probably be, it's close enough to this. And the fusion reactor giving us power is real nice, but Improved deflectors. These are both ship-based. I don't really need ship-based stuff right now, so I think the research is probably the better option. We'll do that. Alright, for society. You are resilient. Leader lifespan up. But you're not the leader. This leader is resilient and in excellent physical condition, dramatically increasing life expectancy. Which means that you'll probably be, you'll live longer, it gives you a better chance to increase your skill, but your skill isn't necessarily the best. Let's see if we can find another.
Hire, dismiss, and assign idle governors, scientists, admirals, and generals.
Okay. Busy leading research, busy commanding. What about recruiting? So it costs 200 energy. I don't have it, but I could have it. Okay. So research speed, computing up. That would be lovely, but that's not what I need right now. The green one. Research speed, statecraft up. That would be good if I could get it. And then void research speed, voidcraft. We're not there yet. Okay, cool. Back to the research. Technology. Cool. Alright. Planetary unification. Ancient warring tribes, historical nations in conflict, now unified in Empire. We must not, will not crumble. So if I pick this, I get additional edicts for the campaign. I also get increased monthly unity, which is real nice. But this will remain a technology, will remain until I pick something else. I'm glad you're enjoying. I'm happy. There's a lot to do here. There's a lot to understand. Genome mapping. What is this one? Biological path. This will lead to further enhancements in biological and adaptation. Okay. Increasing pop growth speed could be good. It will also affect my empire sprawl. A little dangerous. Unity up could be very helpful for a very long time. I can use that unity for a lot of things. Society research up could be good. You're just increased life. Up, progress, scientist skill up. Okay, base. Wow, that's a tough choice. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick planetary unification. That's going to help me in a lot of other areas. Alright, finally, expertise, voidcraft. Well, I wouldn't have to pick that one. Let's go select our engineering research. We don't have any voidcraft options, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. Increased engineering research, increased minerals from miners. How much do we get from miners? Stations probably about 10%, so this would increase our production by about 2. It's not that much, but later on down the line it could be really useful. Also, we could give ourselves more weapon options. So what do I want? Ingenuity, productivity. I think let's go with the minor options. Okay. That's pretty much it that I know of. So let's go to the galaxy map and see what's happening as we unpause. We can go watch the ship moving, actually.
To overcome the vast distances that separate star systems, our scientists have developed the hyperdrive. This device permits travel at speeds far exceeding that of light between systems connected by hyperlanes.
Travel along hyperlane is extremely fast, but interstellar movement is restricted along the paths of interspace network. Safely entering it is only possible at the edge of a system beyond the destabilizing effects of the star's gravity well. Cool. And there it goes. Here comes our science ship, traveling along. CEO Kadolf Tuade whatever, is the new heir to our empire and will take the throne once our once the current ruler dies. Cool. So we've got a new leader. I understand if you need to cook, go ahead. No anomalies. Victory's up there. Tutorial's going. Where do I see leaders? Leaders. There we go. Okay. Governor Lobuk Katika is governing the Monsanto sector. Very cool. I don't have any of the admirals or generals, so we're going to keep going. Alright, there goes our ship. Traveling along. It's taking it days to get out there. We can follow it, actually. There we go. What is this? Hotkey Q. Here we go. It's powering up, getting ready to travel. And now it's surveying the system, so we're going to watch it while it surveys. We don't really have anything better to do. We could probably send this over to here. Send it to the sector while we wait. And it is looking over and investigating, surveying what's going on. I don't even know where it's at. How's it going? 85%. There it goes. Okay. What do we have on this ship? This. Nothing. It is a frozen world with nothing of value. We hate it. It needs to die. Alright, we're going to investigate this asteroid. We don't know what's on it yet, but we're looking. Nothing. It's a dead asteroid. Who cares? Or maybe we just don't know until we figure it out. Let's go to the shipyard.
This is our system's starbase. These upgradable stations mark star system ownership and are most often tasked with producing all types of ships.
They tend to be the last line of defense against enemy fleets in the system. We expand our borders by building star bases in nearby systems, and enemy star bases can be captured by attacking them. Once we've colonized more planets, we can manage our trade routes via the starbase interface as well. So there's a trade hub, there's a shipyard, there are crew quarters. Let's go look at the shipyard. Let's see what it takes to build a science ship. Because building one's a really good idea. In fact, build two. It's just so cheap. Alright. We found some minerals! Woo! And we have found some trade value. Inspecting the star. Okay. Getting a new science ship. And we're gonna go look at it. Okay. We need to assign a leader, and we're probably gonna have to recruit one. Let's see what we've got. Speed, research speed, statecraft. None of these are good. Let's see. Anybody else? Do they change every once in a while? Zalen, Zip, and Zalen, all of them, they're all the same. Well, if all else fails, we're going to recruit someone young. We'll stick someone in it. Alright. So, he's going to go in that ship, and that ship is going to go survey up here. What do you got? And then we now have... Nope, that's the construction ship. It's working. Okay. We now have a new ship here. We're going to go buy and assign one. We have recovered... So something's happened. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Oblixiakila. Incredibly, this civilization, which apparently referred to itself as the Cybrex, seems to have been made up of machines that were linked together in some sort of collective consciousness. The age of the artifacts indicate that they were active some 600,000 years ago, in this portion of the galaxy at least, but we've learned nothing of their exact origins. According to a partial data fragment that our scientists managed to extract from one of the artifacts, the Cybrex at some point launched a crusade to destroy all sapient inorganic life in the galaxy for reasons unknown. Interesting. Begins the precursors, the Cybrex event chain.
Situation log updated.
Okay. So, switch to phone, just listening for now. Cool. I'm still reading. Alright, now we need another scientist for this ship. This one does computing, statecraft, particles. Let's say I want statecraft. We'll give him statecraft. He's okay on age anyway. So we're gonna assign him to this. We're gonna actually switch around. Technology, we're gonna switch you for the statecraft guy. And then the long life guy will run the ship. Let's see. Woodcraft. You're both Woodcraft, which is pretty useless. Alright. Push. No, we're not renaming you. We can rename you. I feel like renaming one after Chama. I can rename it after different altars. That's an idea. And then we can all be part of it. Okay, so we're gonna have you. You're gonna survey over here. Survey the system. We're gonna need a construction ship soon to get going on all that. In the meantime, let's go look at our situation logs. Precursors, the Cybrex. We have recovered artifacts. They were linked. If we can find enough relics from their civilization, it may be possible to pinpoint the location of their home system. So can I track this? Automatic. So it's automatically being tracked. We don't know anything about it. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see how our first science ship is doing. So we found some energy, we found some... right. We're going to have our construction ship. Contact report, remnants. Prosation xenologists are practically falling over themselves to publish their takes on recent findings of alien life. This fevered storm in the scientific community has had some negative, yet temporary, impact on pursuits in other fields. Remarkable. Okay, we're gonna pause. We're gonna tell the ship to start building stuff. We want... Starbase is a space station used to claim various things. It can only be built around the star. Let's try having it build it here. Oh, it can't build it till it's fully surveyed. What about this? Abnormal conditions. As our science ship scans the surface of Oblixiak 2, it becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. Oblixiak 2 has conditions unlike anything we've ever seen before. We will surely come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets, and should not underestimate their impact on our expansion. Intriguing. Alright, so what'd you find here on this barren world? Poor quality minerals. Minerals down, all sorts of stuff. It's not even habitable. So it's just bad. Alright, got it. Okay, so back to our construction ship. Can I build a mining station? This planet is not within our borders. Cool. Can I build a research station? This planet is not within our borders, and there's nothing here that can be collected by a research station. Cool. Can I... There's no fleet stance, so it's just sort of hanging out here. That's fine. Okay. So we're just watching our science ship as it is. Looking at another asteroid. One of our science ships is now in another sector, investigating. And the Mantis over here is also investigating, sort of looking around, seeing what they can find. Nothing on that asteroid. Science Ship 3 is in Monimbus. I can rename those ships too, by the way. So if you think you've come up with a name, we'll rename them.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. There are signs of precursor activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable rock. This is very hard, and there will be a lot of research time devoted to it. But I may find out more about this precursor civilization. The current scientist finds this anomaly very hard, -7 levels. So this anomaly will take a lot of time to research. We're not going to do this. Let's see. Can we assign this anomaly to a scientist aboard another ship? Oh, none of them are pretty high, so it probably wouldn't be too good for them. So we'll leave it be for now. We'll come and investigate it later. As we continue our exploration of the other planetary systems around us, nice and up close, our fancy beams of light. Hopefully we'll get these scientists, to a very nice high level. Speaking of which, does anybody have any higher skill levels? No, 5, 5, 5. Maybe I can get them up with other research. It's a level 8 science thing. Level 8 science thing. Not too much in this sector. It's pretty disappointing. But we got a few more to go. Let's hope we get some good. I probably better send this here. Because we'll be done with this one before anything else. Found an anomaly. We've looked at that, we've seen the anomaly. Okay. Autosave. Habitable World Survey. We now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Monsanto. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey on efforts on habitable life-bearing worlds. We can tell it no and increase our influence, or do the better option and begin the Habitable World Survey event.
Situation log updated.
So we're going to look at our habitatory. We're going to look for habitable worlds. Our xenobiologists have urged us to survey any worlds with a active biosphere that we come across. They are eager to learn more about the diverse alien ecosystems found throughout our galaxy. Oh, more signs of precursor activity. These are still very hard. I can tell it over here. Okay. Cool. We found another anomaly. It's still very hard. First side ship. Did we find a habitable world? No, that's a rock. What are you doing? Oh, you're paused. You habitable? No. That's a barren world. Can I find out what's in here just by looking at it? Unsurveyed, okay. While we're at it, let's see if we can make another ship. No, that's not what I want. I need the starbase. I need this shipyard, okay. We're gonna build one more side ship. And probably another construction ship. And then we should probably save up for a colony ship, which should come in a while. Let's see how you're doing. You have a few left. Not too much in the system, but there's some good stuff. We have a new science ship. We're going to give it a new leader. Good at computing, good at particles, good at voidcraft. We're going to take the computing one because that's something I don't think we have. Maybe. Yeah, we don't have anybody good at computing. Resilient, resilient. Busy surveying, commanding. Okay, pop you in. You're available now. Click you in. And then we are going to send you to survey the North Pole. Very cool. Our allies are almost already ready. No new anomalies. Leaders gained a level Inax Lobtica. You are now a second level scientist. Congratulations. Increases your research speed, survey speed, archaeology skill, so on and so forth. Good job. Let's go watch this one because he's working hard. Didn't find anything on this one either. Man, this is filled with barren worlds. But it's important to explore. It's important to go find.
Well done. The first survey of a star system beyond our own has been completed. We now have access to planetary data that the astronomers on our homeworld could only dream of a mere generation ago.
Very cool. Okay. Lambda Serpentis system has been fully surveyed. So we're going to go look at the Lambda Serpentis system. That's right where I sent my construction ship as well. So let's go see. First, what does the information say? Class B star, Intel full. So Lambda Serpentis 3 is a barren world. Lambda Serpentis 2 is also a barren world. Gas giant. There's basically nothing here. Except energy credits and other stuff. So we're going to see if we can't mine them. Alright. We'll build a mining station. Planet's not within our borders. Okay, we need to first build a star base to claim this. Whoosh. And then we are going to build a mining station. we do all that. Okay. Can I schedule activities? Be nice to know if I could. Okay, move, return, stop, merge, initiate, jump, patrol. Cannot automate this. Did that do it? Did it set it? Is there an order? I don't know. Okay. Next up, we now have a side ship. Okay, this one is now going to go outside our borders. Where to next? This is the Lambda sector. Let's go find out what this is. We need a fully crewed science ship. You should be. Oh, that's a construction ship. Okay. What are you doing? You're building a starbase. Oh, this is a construction ship. Okay. Construction ship is gonna hang out here until we decide something else. Okay. This one is sleeping. Okay, this one has no orders. It is in the Lambda sector. We're gonna send it to this one to survey. Okay. And this one's been finding plenty of habitable world. We're gonna send this one over here. Okay, so Oblitzkirk is now fully surveyed. We're gonna send this on to the next one. 2, 3. We'll explore here first. We want less, not more. Build wide, not tall. Okay. Anomalies. There's some stuff in these.
Now that we have begun exploring our neighboring stars, it might be time to extend our reach. A starbase can be built around stars in surveyed systems to expand our borders, allowing us to claim new regions of space.
With future technologies, starbases can be upgraded to produce ships or other resources. For now, their main benefit lies in extending our borders. When we've claimed the system with a starbase, we can build research and mining stations to exploit its resources, or colonize any habitable worlds. Situation log updated. Okay, so we're building a starbase. That's working on it right now. We're gonna need a colony ship soon, so I'm gonna save on that. Okay. Fully surveyed. Lead Governor Lobak Katika has gained a new level. Congratulations. Increased resources from jobs, lowered sprawl, lowered crime, and you gain experience rapidly. Very good.
System survey complete.
System survey complete. There's barely anything in there. Useless. Alright. So we have now a sleepy science ship. We're gonna go survey a new system.
Excellent. As you can see on the galaxy map, the borders of our empire have expanded to include the system where we built our new starbase.
Okay, so we built a new starbase, completed the construction of a new starbase. Okay, what's next? Construction ship needs to go down here. Build a starbase. Oh man, it's using up my minerals and such. Need a colony world soon. I'm gonna save up for that colony ship. Oh, it's paused. Oh. Well.
One of our science ships has just surveyed a world that would make an excellent candidate for our first colony. It is of the same planet class as our homeworld, so our colonists should be quite comfortable there.
However, we must expand it. Extend to it. We need to use a construction ship to build a starbase there. Okay. What are you doing? You're moving to this system. Let's actually move here instead. Does that refund? It does. Let's refund that. There's nothing. There's some stuff I could use there. It's not essential. Let's build some mining stations. Very cool. Good to know that mining stations use minerals, which I have plenty of.
Anomaly found.
Another sign of precursor activity. We're going to leave that be for now. Pretty soon we're going to have to start doing this. Potentially habitable. An Arctic world. What do we got here? Tropical world and a tundra world. Much better in terms of colonies.
System survey complete.
Okay. There's almost nothing in that system. Okay. Survey this one. Okay. Traditions available. We have enough tradition unity to adopt a new tradition. Hooray! It's finally here. Alright, useless, system surveyed, and a scientist has gained a level. Good. Okay, we're gonna kill that.
The tradition screen displays the tradition trees available to our empire. A tradition tree must first be adopted before any traditions within it can be unlocked.
Adopting a tradition tree or unlocking a certain specific tradition costs a certain amount of unity, and the price goes up as we unlock traditions and our empire grows. Cool. So I think we're going to go with the expansion. We're going to adopt this, and it increases our colony development speed by 25%. Finishing adopting all of expansion traditions will allow all your planets to build one additional district. This will not affect habitats or ring world. In addition, we'll gain an ascension perk slot. Alright, let's go. We're gonna adopt this. Pow! Alright, new colonies can start with an additional population if I can get to that point. And reach for the stars. Starbase influence cost lessened. Empire sprawl from systems is reduced by 25%. Starbase upkeep reduced by 20%. And a new life. Population growth speed up 10%. Okay, keep going. And here's the thing, Chama. There are other empires out there. There are other nations out there that are also building and exploring and proceeding. So we're going to have a mineral-heavy start, which is good. But those consumer goods, they're going down. We're going to need more soon. We'll see. How's things going in Kelson? Kelson, what are you doing? Okay.
System survey complete.
Got it. Okay, so Kelsum, if you're done there, you're not done here. Survey the system. That's weird. Your system, you have fully surveyed. It's unclaimed. Okay. We are going to go over here. No, actually, let's go this way. We'll survey that one. Now we've got plans. Finish surveying Kelson. Oh, I've doubled up, that's why. You have nothing to do, so we're going to send you on to go survey over here. I believe this should finish off Kelson, because he's not nothing better to do.
System survey complete.
Okay, so we can go further this way. We're going to send you off to explore this tertiary system while the construction here in Kelson builds a starbase. Around this star. So we can go ahead and claim it. Okay. Meantime, let's go look at our shipyard, see if we can't queue up a colony ship. We're currently lacking 12 alloys, which we'll get next month. So we're going to start that up as soon as we're ready. There we go. Boosh. We're going to select colonists, tropical preference, habitability, leaning unruly strong, our usual. There are our babies. We're gonna go colonize a new place. It's gonna be nice. Okay. So it's not too exciting right now, but it gets more exciting later on. Right now we're trying to claim as fast as we can. We can increase the speed.
Construction complete.
Somehow, I don't know how. Okay. Construction complete, and we're going to tell this to build, wait, let's go out. We're going to tell it to build a mining station. And there we go. Because you can't build a colony.
Anomaly found.
Okay, we got a new anomaly. An abandoned ship has been left to drift aimlessly above this moon. The massive sails protruding from its hull suggest that it relied on solar power to function. It's pretty short research time, and it's actually down because it's pretty routine. So, I'm going to give him the opportunity to research that. See what he comes up with. Alright, let's keep going. The anomalies are where the game gets fun, as well as dealing with other people while you're trying to get all this stuff done as quickly as possible. Okay.
We should now be ready to extend our great civilization to a second world. This will require the construction of a colony ship.
Situation log updated. I already knew about this. The colony ship. We're already on its way. You're lagging behind, tutorial boy! Lucky, I'm getting hungry myself. Consider eating something. Eating on stream is not the greatest thing, though. Our shipyards currently 160 days away from building our colony ship. Next up, I think I'm going to set it to build another construction ship. We're going to need one of those real soon. I got 4 science ships a-going. How's my Empire Sprawl? Good. How's my naval capacity? Fine. We're going to need naval capacity in just a minute. Now that I think about it. So let's consider building a corvette.
Construction complete.
Right now we don't need it, so let's build a construction ship, actually. Alright. We have discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in orbit around Roshan Va. This sublight vessel was built by an unknown culture and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails has a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely a meteoroid, which appears to have disabled the vessel. Although the technology of the ship is severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering design choices. An interesting, albeit primitive design, engineering research gain 120. Boosh. Thanks, Anomaly. Alright, construction ship. What can we have you do? You don't need anything there. We can claim this system. Should we claim this system? Let's give it a shot. Oh, we don't have enough alloys because we just spent them building another construction ship. Do we need it? Let's cancel it. We don't need it right now.
Anomaly found.
We're not there yet. Alright. Another anomaly found. A large amount of ship debris can be found in orbit around this planet, possibly the remnants of some kind of massive fleet action. Research time, pretty challenging. Takes a while. It will take 180 more days to research. Ooh. Let's leave it be for now, and have him continue doing what he's doing. In the meantime, the construction ship can go build a starbase. Is there nothing in this? There is energy in this. And then there's other stuff over here. We're still exploring some of these. Okay, everybody's doing their business. I do want that fleet though, but I'm going to try and send in someone who has a little more experience so it doesn't take so long.
The colonists have all been transferred to the new colony ship, and her captain reports all systems go. A momentous day for sure. System survey complete.
We've got our new colony ship, and we've got a new system surveyed. We're all ready to go. Alright, we're going to select that colony ship. We're going to tell it to colonize. Which one is the tropical world? We're going to colonize this tiny tropical world. And then this one, that's a toxic world. Is Kelson 3 that's habitable? No, not at all. This is a mining. What about you? Are you being mined? Oh, we have to build another mining station in order to acquire them. Because this one has one. Okay, good to know. Good to know. This is collected by a mining station. That is weird. There's supposed to be two here, so is this the other one? No. Well, what's the other habitable world here? Kelson 2. Kelson K-class star. Kelson 3A. So it must be a moon around it. Okay. Atmospheric aphrodisiac. Habitability up. Pop growth speed up. Governing ethics attraction minus 20%. It's a small world, but it's a nice one. It's got some nice stuff on it. Alright, what about the other? You're just basically a good world. Okay. We're not there yet. We'll get there. Okay. probably is a good idea to build another.
We have a colony ship, and we have found at least one suitable candidate for a permanent extrasolar outpost.
Yep. I say let's go put somebody on it. We are. Okay. Everybody's doing good. System survey complete. Our leaders have gained some levels. Excellent. How are we doing on those technologies?
System survey complete.
We're still a long way away. Alright. System survey complete. You are done. And there's not much in that place. This is really annoying, actually. We're gonna send you off that way to go explore the universe. Oh, we found a potentially habitable world. That was fast. There's another potentially habitable over here. Potentially habitable. It's pretty large. Asteroid impacts. Habitability down. Minerals up. High gravity. Max districts up. But building costs and district stuff way up. Oh, Rashawn looks like it's got something good going on. Okay. Talk to you later. I think I can save it. We can come back to this.
Anomaly.
I know it's not thrilling anyway. Good. I'm glad you like it. Alright, let's go see what this thing is before I let you go. Anomaly, Rashawn 2. Atmospheric readings from Rashawn do not match simulated projections. We're gonna tell him to research it. Alright. Then he'll get back on track. Okay, so we're pretty much done for today. We'll come back to this whenever you're ready. So you just tell me whenever you're ready, and we'll go do that. I'm gonna save this as leaping into the great unknown and finding diddly resources. Okay, and we are gonna save. Pow. Alright. Alright, have fun. Talk to you later. We'll end the stream here. Bye.